Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Here's an indicator that you might not be all that aware of, or maybe you heard about it, and there are different ways to interpret it, and I want to tell you about it today. It is the social sentiment indicator. Sentiment means how people or investors generally are feeling about stocks and the stock market. They might feel bullish or confident. They might feel bearish or negative. Or they may be just kind of neutral. Now, how you use social sentiment is you would look not just at sentiment, but also probably you're looking at sentiment on social media, such as Twitter and other similar places like that. So I'm going to give you a couple websites that you can use, and I'm going to put all the links to these websites in the description below this video to make it easier for you. The first one I'm looking at right now is from the Wall Street Journal, and it is the U.S. Social Sentiment Index. What they've done is they've measured millions of Twitter messages. They've measured the sentiment every hour of millions of Twitter messages. Are they positive on stocks? Are they negative? Are they bullish? Are they bearish? And it's kind of interesting. And so, for example, right now, if 100 is just neutral or just the average sentiment on Twitter, on the tweets, generally speaking. Right now it's 91, so they're rather negative. If it were, let's say, 110 or more, it would be more positive. Now, how you use this is up to you. I'm more of a contrarian, and so I would tend to want to buy stocks more if there's a very negative social sentiment. And I might decide to sell some of my stocks if I feel that there's too much positive sentiment. But you can go the other way around as well if you want to be more bearish if there's a bearish sentiment and be more bullish if there's a bullish sentiment. You can do it that way as well. You don't have to be a contrarian. How you use this indicator is up to you, but I'm just telling you how I use it. I have a tendency to do the opposite of most people. That's just how I am. And also, if you think about it, 90% of retail traders fail at it. And so if most people are not so good at picking stocks correctly, then why would I want to do what most people are doing? I probably would want to do the opposite a lot of the time. So here's another one. And this one is the Fear and Greed Index, and it's from CNN. And again, I'll put these links in the description below this video. And instead of using negative and positive or bearish and bullish, they use fear and greed to measure what emotion is driving the markets right now. And right now it's more toward the greed side of things according to this indicator. Personally, I would be more likely to buy if it were closer to fear. But how you use this is up to you. But I think it's pretty cool that we have these indicators. And this is interesting. It's an ETF. Some people say there's an ETF for almost everything, and that's kind of true. There's actually a sentiment not a sentiment indicator, but a sentiment ETF. It's called the Buzz U.S. Sentiment Leaders ETF. The stock ticker on the New York Stock Exchange is BUZ. And let's see the description here. This is from Yahoo Finance. It says that it is designed to identify the U.S. common stocks with the most positive insights collected from social media networks. Not sure which ones exactly, but I'm going to guess Twitter might have something to do with it. Who knows what else besides that. But if there are very positive insights collected from social media networks, then those are the stocks that they might choose to invest in. So what do you do if you're a contrarian? Would you short this? I don't think I would short it necessarily, just because I'm a contrarian, but it is interesting maybe to watch this ETF and see which way it's moving, just as a gauge, a possible other gauge or indicator of the general social media sentiment for stocks. All right, and I just want to show you one other thing. If you want another indicator of social media sentiment, I recommend signing up for Twits. They're not paying me to say this. It's just because I'm a member of StockTwits. I have 51,000 followers on StockTwits, and I do enjoy using StockTwits.com. It's similar to Twitter, except it's more focused on stocks, and it's a pretty good way, actually, I've found, to gauge or measure sentiment on either the market as a whole or on a particular stock. If you type in a particular stock into the search box on StockTwits, what you'll notice is that whenever a stock goes down, you'll see a lot of these red bearish signs flashing, whereas if a stock goes up, you'll see a lot of green bullish signs flashing. So I guess there are not a lot of contrarians out there, but that's normal. That's how sentiment usually works. So if I see a lot of bearish signs on a particular stock, I'll at least know that sentiment may be more negative on that particular stock. And if I see a lot of green bullish signs, then sentiment may generally be more bullish or positive on that particular stock. All right, so I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it gave you a new perspective and a new way of looking at things. Whether you're contrarian or whether you want to just go with the flow, it's up to you. So if you found this helpful, if you found this video helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and leave a comment. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that already, and hit that bell on YouTube so I can continue to provide you with updates on my latest educational videos. And if you would like some help putting together a trading or investing plan, I can help you do that. You can email me anytime at davidmodell@gmail.com. I'm also offering a subscription service for stock alerts or signals, and you can ask me about that as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again soon.